but I did the other night watching somebody play Fortnite on Twitch. Actually, they usually were a chess streamer, but they were doing Fortnite. And I said, I'll watch them, and I watched them for about a half an hour, and then I was sick for like an hour.
Do you play any VR? How does that work for you?
Do I play what?
VR, like
No, I
Oculus?
don't.
Mm-hmm.
No, no Oculus. No. Brother-in-law had, or cousin-in-law, brother, brother of a cousin, not a brother, a husband of a cousin had Oculus. And so I goofed around with it once, but that's it.
Marmaduke, thanks for hanging out in my chat.
Oh, no problem. Just wanted to say hi to
And
everybody.
Abel, so good to see you. Abel is like my, without Abel, I probably wouldn't be streaming.
Really?
He's what keeps me going. Well, because he joins every stream. He's like always there, always, yeah, always.
It's really great when you find those people that like you enough that they don't, they want to see every stream you do, and they always catch you and watch, and it feels good, right? They become your friends. I mean,
yeah, exactly. I feel like I know Abel knows me. I know Abel has a dog. Oh, by the way, this weekend I watched this really amazing animation from Chile, and that made me think of you, Abel, because you're from Chile. It's called House of Wolf, I think. House of the Wolf. It's about this German commune in Chile. It's like based on real events from like this German commune in Chile that formed after the Second World War. And I won't tell you anymore in case you wanna watch it. But it's like very it's very interestingly done. It's like stop motion, but they paint like the insides of the house, and the story is about the house. It's great. I was like so happy to see they still make movies like that.
wow.
It was awesome.
That sounds very interesting.
So everybody knows Wordy Girl, but maybe not my viewers. And Wordy Girl is our fourth character. Actually, she's our third character. My daughter stood in and became our fourth character. And you have Anselma, which I'm sure will be introduced to the rest of the players tonight. But we won't, no spoilers to the viewers. So sorry about that, guys. All right, I believe I am ready. And now for the next time we do this, set up for 4 people instead of 3 players. It should work fine, hopefully. All right, are you guys ready? Oh, I did tell Marmaduke fan, but I didn't tell you guys. Lisa will be joining us just late, but she will be able to join us. She was excited about that. All right. Hey, Ratchet, no sheep emote, not yet. Yes, we need to.
Must have sheep.
We need a sheep emote. My gosh, that is so good, Ratchet. You are correct. Yes. No, that's not sheep though, Abel. That's Winnie the Pooh.
That's so funny.
Ratchet, you know people, you know Gridiron Grace, and you know Abel. All right. Let's get started.
Yes.
Last time in Aethelfell, but it wasn't actually Aethelfell. We were actually in a part of Aethelfell, in the small town of Hardin. And in the small town of Hardin, we met different adventurers, and they are trying to figure out a riddle and they're trying to find the mother of her small boy. I don't even know if they know his name, but they're trying to find the mother of a small boy. This intrepid group together is trying to do that. We have Sir Bernard, a paladin. We have Temeraire, a dragonborn sorcerer. And we have Lisa, a human rogue, who's actually from around the 1980s, somehow got teleported into this world. And we have Sir Bernard's squire and younger brother. What is his name again?
Squire Duffy.
Squire Duffy. Duffy. All right. And if I remember correctly, you've tried to find out some information. You've gathered a little here and there. but you're still searching for information. And that's where we left you, in the marketplace in the middle of town. It's a makeshift marketplace every day. And you were seeking out information.
Okay, so I was
The last thing
suggesting.
you said was that you'd be heading back to the inn, the Hogshead Inn, which is open 24 hours. And you were going to look for more information there, were you not?
Yes, that rings a bell.
Then you may proceed.
Okie dokie. Well,
And we know that there is a. Sorry, I just realized that my Abel has pointed out that the audio isn't coming through well. So we know that there is a werewolf, that there are werewolves around there, and that there's an orc, some rat, orc person, right? So we should investigate, I think, in either of those directions.
are you speaking in character or out of character?
Both.
Both. All right.
I mean, Tamaray and Daria here are aligned.
Sure thing. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to mostly try to stay in character today. You're right. All right. I think investigating is a good idea as well. But one problem we have is if we're going to go encounter dangerous orcs, well, we probably need to find a place to put this young lad. Say, boy, what is your name anyway?
My name is John.
John. That's a good name. It's a brave name. But we can't take you into danger. John, do you have any aunts or uncles
It's
who
the name
live
my
here?
mommy gave me.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, she's a good woman. Tell me, do you have any aunts or uncles in town here?
My mommy, you said she's a guy. I hope she's okay. No, we don't have any aunts or uncles. My daddy ran off. And no, we're all alone here.
I'm sorry to hear that, my boy. Well, it seems to me that Squire Duffy could stay with you if we're about to get into any trouble ourselves. What do you say? What do you say, brother?
Yes, that sounds like a good plan. I will watch the boy.
Plus, you're better at
We
reading.
can
Plus,
we
you're
can
better at
stay
reading
at
and
his
writing than
house.
I am, so you could probably get a job here while you're at it.
I have the purse, my brother. I don't think I need a job right now. I'll have a job of watching the young one.
Oh no. All right, and I suppose that Lisa should stay with you as well to keep safe.
I may. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm lost. I think I'd rather stay with you. You're like mostly metal. You look safer.
Well, if you feel that way, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the inn and we'll discuss it more there.
Sounds good to me. All right, so you guys head off to the inn?
Yes, I agree.
All right,
Temeraire,
so-
are you good with that, or did you want to investigate anything before we went to the inn?
Now, inn sounds like a good place to investigate. I'm down for the inn.
Okay. As you're approaching the inn, someone is entering the inn right ahead of you, and you actually, Sir Bernard, you bump into her.
Bernard.
Wordy girl, could you please describe the person that he bumps into?
Okay. I thought I was already in the inn, but it's a young woman. She is heavily cloaked and she's holding her purse and she's I'm running out of money. I don't know how long I'm excuse me.
Beg your pardon, milady. I am Sir Bernard, knight of the island of Barton, friend of all that is good, enemy of all that is evil.
Okay, excuse me. I just need to get into the inn. I have to get into the inn.
Oh, of course, of course.
And she pushes past him and goes into the inn and she buys a drink and sits down. horrible.
Temeraire, we haven't eaten since breakfast. Would you like something?
As if you have to ask, Sir Bernard. Let's go.
And Selma, feel free to subtract 1 copper for the drink you bought.
Yes, of course.
Of course, of course.
Wait, I don't remember where my sheet is.
Oh no, you must find your sheet. You have to go to D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay, I see it. It auto-filled for me.
Then you
Okay,
go to
got it.
inventory and you go to the money and you can click on the coinage that you'll see on the top right. And then you could just put in one and say remove one copper.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Oh, I should roll intelligence to see if Sir Bernard remembers to duck his head when he walks in the inn.
Is he that slow?
Well, I rolled a 4.
Oh, wow. I suppose so then.
Duffy might remind you. He's still with you.
Duffy reminds me at the last possible instant before I crash my head into the door.
Bernard, watch it. Bernard, sir, watch your head. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you, Duffy. Thank you.
Brother. Oh, brother, where art thou? All right, so you go into the inn. You see the person working the bar is not the barkeep from last night. This is a different person. He's a very round and very jovial dwarf.
I approached the I approached the bar and I asked to buy a drink for 1 copper.
Aye, you want to buy a drink? What would you like? We have ale, we have red ale, and we have green ale.
I'll have the red ale.
You've got it. 2 copper.
Excellent. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Squire Duffy, may I please buy a drink of red ale for 2 copper?
What are you doing? Do you drink?
It's allowed by our order.
Take the 2 copper.
Thank
And
you.
you'll have to subtract that from Sir Bernard's money, of course. Although Duffy is holding it for you, it is your money.
Right.
Okay, excuse me, sorry. I'm trying to find where the copper is, and I can't find it.
Oh no! Okay, so it should be under. Let's see. I'm on yours, and I need to find because I'm doing a shrinked version. There it is. The menu at the bottom, and I'm going to go to inventory, and then I'm going to see that you have 0 copper currently, but I will subtract 1 copper for you. And you put it in you'll see PP, GP, EP, SP, and CP at the bottom on a row. And there you will,
I don't see it. Where would that be in the inventory?
Yeah, if you go to inventory, so go to inventory.
I am.
And then up in the top right, you'll see it says 10 with a little nugget or a box.
The gold.
I click on that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you could put in 1 copper and then 1 CP and you click remove and it'll adjust for you. So 10, it shows you right there. 1 gold piece equals 100 copper. So you'll probably end up with 9 gold and 99 copper when you're done.
It says fail to remove coins. The minimum amount allowed for each currency type is 0.
Right, you're removing 1.
Yeah, I put 1.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. So you might have to do it by hand, which I didn't think it should. Let me try it once for you because I have that power. Yep, it's going to make you do that too. All right, so what we're going to do with the copper, the gold, we're going to make that 9 instead. So we're going to remove 1 gold. So I did that for you. Now you can have, 10 silver. I'm going to give you 9 silver. Add that. And then I'm going to give you 10 copper and add that. And so you still have basically 10 gold when I put all together. If you notice that the total at the top, you might have to refresh your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll still be 10 gold. So now you can remove 1 copper. But you can do that in the future. I just want to help you out. So
thank you. Sorry.
No, this is why we're playing, so you guys can learn the mechanics as well as the role-playing part. So no reason to apologize. That's exactly what I wanted to do for you guys. Awesome sauce. All right. So you have your 2 copper green ale.
I try to lift the red ale to my Houndskull helmet, and the cup bonks against the nose of my helmet. I look at it befuddled for a second, and then I turn sadly to Squire Duffy. Brother, would you like this drink?
Yeah, I thought you'd be giving that to me. And he takes it and he sips at it a little bit and goes, "Oh my gosh, this is what is in this?" The bartender says, "Ah, we don't give away our trade secrets, but that one has a little kick to it. Hope you like it."
Bernard turns to Temeraire.
Maria says, "I personally don't want to drink any of that bartender's extra kick, but I'm getting quite hungry from talking to all these people and trying to figure out whatever we're trying to figure out and helping little children. So I would see if they have any food at the inn." Sir Bernard is paying, of course.
Oh, yeah. So what would you like? It is.
What do you have,
Morning.
good sir?
We have an ostrich egg if you'd like that, fried. Slab of bacon on the side. We
All
have
right.
some really good biscuits.
All right, I'll take all of that, please. 2 portions.
You got it. Yeah. Give me a one of those birds with a pig on the side. Thank you. Yeah, add the biscuits. All right, it'll be up in a little bit.
Bernard claps Temeraire on the back jovially. "Nothing for a friend, right, Squire Duffy?" And then he turns to Squire Duffy expectantly, waiting for Squire Duffy to pay for it.
He takes out some more copper, and that's going to be 3 copper.
1, 2, 3. Got it.
All right, you guys notice looking around, there's very few people here. There's 2 older gentlemen. They seem to be playing some kind of game with dice. And there happens to be a young woman that you ran into on the way in. And Duffy looks at her and he goes to Temeraire. Temeraire, do you notice that that young woman over there is quite attentive? She seems to be watching everything that's going on.
That cloaked one?
Yes, she seems to be watching everything. If anyone knows anything about what's going on in this town, she seems to be very perceptive.
What if she's a spy?
All right, then.
That would mean that she might know a lot of spy stuff.
Ooh, I didn't think of that, Squire Duffy. You're so practical.
That's why I carry the purse.
Okay, Temeraire goes to the woman and sits down next to her and asks, "Hello, woman."
I
Hello?
follow crouching down so I don't bang my head against the ceiling.
Who art thou?
Oh, how proper. Where I come from, we speak a bit more commonly. But my name is Temeraire. I am from around this area. I'm across the sea, though, I think. I forgot the name. Out of character, I forgot the name of this place I'm from.
Yeah, those are the things you should write down so you remember.
Yeah,
If we
probably.
go back and look at the map, I believe you are from up here, the Sea of Fangs.
Yeah, from there. Sea of Fangs. Yep, that's where I'm from.
Fair.
Yeah, and how about you? How about thou, milady?
The Sea of Fangs. I've heard about it a bit. Well, I'm from some other place that nobody here seems to know about, and I came here on a ship and it was shipwrecked. We capsized, and I have no idea where I am, quite frankly. I've been staying at this inn and listening to all these crazy stories that all the patrons are telling, but I haven't heard anything about them. Have you heard about Winsome Hoard a bit? Any at all?
Winsome Horde?
Winsomore?
Yes, Wintermord. No,
No.
What is that? And also, where are you from?
that's where I'm from.
Ah,
Wintermord. And nobody seems to
Wintermore,
know
that
about
place.
it.
Great apple trees
By the
in
way,
Wintermore.
if you
Or
hear
so
Lisa
I've
looks
heard.
at you and Lisa looks at you and she looks very perturbed but very happy too. She goes, Someone else from a far off land? But maybe Winsome? That sounds like it might be in England. Is that in England?
I
Don't worry, none of us understand what when she talks about either.
well, you not to offend, but you don't all seem like you're a bunch that's come together. It seems like you all met somehow. Are you heading somewhere at all?
Very
Together?
perceptive. We have met in this exact inn, funny enough, yesterday.
I attacked
And-
Tamarar because I was afraid that my friend here was a dangerous monster that would turn people into stone with crazy red eyes. But that was ridiculous. Don't believe such silly stories. Now we're best friends.
Well, I
Interesting.
wouldn't go that far. But I
Well-
don't hold grudges.
Thank you.
I suppose well, I see that you are a creature that's a bit different. So from where I come from, quite a few creatures are there as well, but we've learned to get along with some of them. Though some of them are quite evil, so if you are friendly, that's good, I suppose. And I was wondering, because I'm running out of purse, and I've been staying at this inn for quite some time, but I'm running out of coins, so I really want to find my way back to Winsemore, but I just don't know how. I think that I would need a group to travel with because it's quite dangerous out there on my own.
All right, well, you're welcome to join us, but we need to first find this boy's mother because she's going to feed us some eggs. So that's more important. Oops, sorry. So that's of utmost importance right now.
Sir
Finding
Bernard kneels, and before Squire Duffy can stop him, he says, "I swear to protect you, milady, until we find a safe place for you."
well, thank you, I suppose. But please don't think I'm some helpless woman. I can fend for myself quite well. And she drops her cloak, and you see that she has a bow on her back.
That'll come in handy. You should know we've heard rumors about orcs nearby here, so actually a group would be wisest to travel in.
Oh, orcs. I've heard a bit about them as well, and there's something strange that a lot of people at the bar were talking about. Something about a rat king, and he lures all the rats out of the city. It's like one of the old tales that we tell back in Winsome Horde. And I believe them because all the time I've been staying in this inn, I haven't seen a single rat.
Good point.
I wonder if we could get paid for doing something like that. It'd be a nice business
Sir Bernard,
to have,
I
right?
didn't think there was an economic part about you. I thought you were more about spending money than making it.
Well, that's true. I don't have much. You see, here's the thing. I come from a family of means, so I had to learn some of it. I'm just the worst at it in my family. I also know a lot about taking care of sheep. It'd be nice to start a sheep farm here. The people here, they don't know how to take care of them properly. A really properly cared for sheep should be 10 times fluffier than the sheep you have here.
Okay, good point.
The bartender just seems to take in a little bit of what you're saying from a distance and shakes his head. And waitress comes by with a plate full of, not full of, but a very large fried egg. I mean, a massively large fried egg, about 10, 12 pieces of thick bacon and 2 biscuits. And she plops it down in front of the Temeraire and says, eat hearty, my girl, and walks away.
The smell is so beautiful that Sir Bernard trembles a little bit, salivating, but then he gets control of himself and announces, "I have decided to take a vow of fasting until we have discovered John's mother. Therefore, I
This
cannot
fellow
join
is
you."
quite impulsive.
Sorry, what was that?
This fellow is quite impulsive.
Did you say that out loud so they could hear you?
She uncontrollably murmured it, but somebody heard her.
That sounds like a good thing. You're all right, Anselma.
All right. Well, I'm already eating eggs, so I don't really know what's the reason to really go searching for the orc person.
Squire
Wait,
Duffy
hold on.
interjects, "Eventually, we're going to have to make some money and take care of these orphans that we've adopted."
Wait, hold on.
And he also
You're
says
trying to
temeraire.
find someone.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Anselma. We
You-
do. We're trying to find this boy's mother.
Hello, young lad. Whatever happened to her?
Hi, nice lady. A monster took her away. At night, we were gonna have dinner, and she went outside to look at the chickens, and the monster grabbed her and took her.
Oh no, that sounds horrible.
It is horrible.
And she hugs him.
Aw.
It's
You
all
can
right.
take 50 experience points for being nice to the little boy. You know how to do experience points?
Is it an
So
inventory?
you click on your picture,
Oh,
or you click manage
Oh, I
up there.
see.
If you could click on your picture, then it'll say manage experience, and you're going to add 50 to it. Your first experience points you've earned. Woohoo!
manage HP? No.
Nope.
Manage XP.
It'll be
Okay,
manage
there we go.
character and levels. Below that is manage experience. I'm sorry.
So set XP 50?
Nope. Set XP.
Oh, add XP. Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. Okay.
Yep. Add XP. Type in 50 and you hit enter, and it should go.
I think I did it right.
Yeah, it should show 50 now instead of 3. Instead of 0, it'll show 50
Oh, I
once you
see.
get it right.
Yes. Thank
All
you.
right, very good. Thank you, nice lady.
No worries at all.
But please hurry. I miss her. I want my mommy back.
I feel as if we should help this young lad. Maybe I can help.
Tell us more.
Do you know anything about who took her? Have you all come to some conclusion already?
We conducted a thorough investigation, and after we got past looking at our own footprints, Temeraire discovered that there were claw marks left near the boy's house. They seemed too large to be a rat, which doesn't suggest the Rat King. But I suppose if the rat... Oh, we learned that the Rat King himself is an orc, so perhaps it was the Rat King himself. Or it could be one of the orcs that we've heard about who live in the fields of grass. Or something else entirely.
So, in
So we
short,
know
you
nothing.
haven't known anything at all.
We have no clue. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, perhaps, has this nice young lad had anything to eat?
Yeah, we ate at my house.
Right.
Sir Bernard clangs his gauntlet against his head, and he pulls out the bread we bought earlier and gives the bread to the boy.
Thank you. I'm not hungry, but thank you. Thank you. My mommy always said to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't complain.
Keep it anyway. Remember, I'm taking a vow to fast.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, what? I don't even understand what that is, and why would you do something so horrible?
It's a sacred vow of my people. Don't worry. We can still eat late at night, just not during the day. So I won't starve.
All right. So, essentially, we have to start from the beginning because we know nothing now. You said there were clues back at your place of residence.
Yes, but we weren't smart enough to figure out what they meant exactly.
Squire
Yeah,
Duffy
how's
does
your
tell you.
intelligence?
Roll for it. Squire Duffy, boy, she's getting good. She already knows roll for it. Squire
Mm.
Duffy says, the only decent information we may have received was that the Rat King knows about everything in the woods, and that we believe that the monster is in the woods. So we thought we could go and get the information from the Rat King.
He may not be evil at all. Perhaps we should try a diplomatic approach rather than beating him up, like I did to that one witch back home.
Well, if you are going into those woods, I do know that the woods are quite dangerous, or so I'm told by the drunken patrons of this inn. They speak of wild dogs, big packs of wild dogs that are just so vicious. It's horrible.
Then, then
I'm not afraid of no dogs. And also, you have your bow, so you can shoot them. We can fight them, have dinner of the wild dogs, and then continue to the orc search.
does
For
anyone
the
need
orcs.
equipment or weapons before we would try this?
I only have this kitchen knife that I got from John's house.
Oh, that's
it might
Lisa.
Be nice to have a real kind of weapon, I guess.
Lisa, do you know how to fight?
No.
Also, you sound
but
very timid today. Yesterday, you felt much more feisty.
I'm just really confused by all this. I mean, I thought it was a dream, or it was some kind of weird game I was in, but I'm starting to feel this is all real.
It
Okay. I still
honestly
don't
does seem
understand
like a
her very
dream a
well.
bit for me myself, but I'm sure that we will find our home sooner or later.
I hope so. I hope so. But yes, I guess like, and she points to, I think Temeraire. Do you have a dagger?
Yeah, I have two. I forgot
Yeah,
about
she points
them.
to one of those, and she says, I might be able to at least like hold one of those kind of things. And I don't know that I could kill anything though, but I don't know.
Maybe you should stay with Squire Duffy, Lady Lisa.
Hmm. Well, are you going off to the Rat King right now?
Uh,
Why not?
metagame thing. Okay, but Bernard would be very hesitant to bring Lisa into danger unless he has like a good reason to persuade him to do so. I think so. I don't want to
Hopefully
kick
she'll
Lisa
be
out.
here to. Hopefully she'll be here to make that decision
Good idea.
herself.
Okay.
She seems like a person who can stand for herself. I wouldn't worry about bringing her over.
Then the last thing we should do. Oh, I just remembered. Dragonborn Temeraire. Can tell me we should if we're going to travel together, we should understand how we could work together. What could you tell us about your spells so we would know how they could be useful?
Oh, good question. I need to remind myself of them too. Okay, so first of all, I have a skill proficiency in medicine. So if any of you feels queasy or needs some healing, let me know. But I don't know what exactly I can do with skill proficiency. So let me tell you about my spells. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I have 2 daggers, and I have a good unarmed strike, and I have a breath weapon. I have acidic breath, and features and traits? No. Spells. I have acid splash, frostbite, gust, mending, and poison spray.
And mending's only good on
And-
objects, right?
I would think so. And I also have I can also comprehend languages. I have earth tremor and thunder wave.
Sounds like we can kill a lot of people with those.
Yes, and also I can heal them, and I can understand them if they speak in a different language.
Very good.
Interesting.
And
You
Selma.
have
And Selma.
familiar spirits.
Spirits?
Conducting spells and such.
Yep. Lady, can you please remind me your name?
Anselma? Yes. My name
Anselma.
is Anselma, and I do not, if you're going to ask me, I do not have any magic. I don't use magic, but I do have lots of practical skills. My people come from the forest, and we live off of the land, and we're one with nature.
That sounded very direct about not having magic. Are you against the users of magic in some way?
Where I come from, a lot of people that have magic don't use it in a good way. But I am aware that there are some people that try to use their magic for good, but
not in a good way? I would love
Yeah.
some clarification.
Well, there's lots of things. It's nothing.
All right. So, are we going to the forest where there are all those wild dogs and other stuff we can shoot and eat?
Okay, wait. I had a question I had for Anselma. We know that you're an archer, and we know that you live well in that you do well in the forest. Do you think that you could take the lead on navigating through the woods?
Perhaps. But I will say that I am quite cautious of those dogs. Those wild dogs.
Oh, you let me handle the dogs. I'm very good with animals.
That's very nice. My well, a friend of mine, he's very good with animals, and well, yes, go ahead. I mean, I do pray that you actually are good with animals.
They all love me. When we run into those dogs, they'll just want to give me bunches of kisses.
And Selma doesn't really look like she quite believes him.
Lisa.
Yeah.
This is important. Where we're going, there could be danger. You could stay here with Squire Duffy, or you could come with us if you think you'd be safer with us. What do you want to do?
Let's go adventure. Why not?
Then I will protect you as with my life if necessary.
Okay. Sounds cool.
But we should definitely get you a knife or something. I think you're old enough for a knife.
Sure. Nice. Got it.
And Selma would know that there is a blacksmith in town who actually also sells basic weaponry.
Yes, if we need to, gear up for this journey, I do suggest we visit the local blacksmith. He should have something for us to equip ourselves.
Sounds like a wise suggestion to me. Temeraire, will you join us?
Of course, where you go, I go. Because where you go, there might be food.
All right.
All right,
You guys
I'll-
heading off to the blacksmith?
Let's do it.
All right. And Selma can easily show you the way so you don't get lost. And you arrive at the blacksmith. He's actually working on a nice sword at the moment. And you see sparks, and he's all sweaty and hot and working in front of the fire with his anvil and his hammers, just basically banging down this sword blade. So he's ready for you.
All right. I interject. Sir Bernard interjects loudly. Good Sir Blacksmith, can we acquire 2 fine daggers for this young lady?
Daggers? Yeah. 2.
You fight with 2, right, Lisa?
Sure.
2 it is.
2 daggers. 2 daggers. That's so one of the things you guys can do, this is just for you guys to know about D&D Beyond also, is that you can actually look up the prices of any item, magical or regular. But you could just plug it in and say, I want to look for a dagger, as an example. And we want to just look at a normal dagger of equipment, and it tells you it's 2 gold pieces a piece. So sometimes when you play, a DM will tell you, oh yeah, if you need to go shopping for any mundane item, meaning non-magical item, just buy it at cost, right? But of course, we're doing it in game, but that was an aside, so you know. Hey, these are 2 of my better daggers. Sharp. I'm not going to do that. I'd probably cut myself. But, and he puts 1 dagger into a block of wood, takes down another dagger. These are very well made, very well made. 3 gold pieces a piece, 6 gold.
Duffy nudges Sir Bernard. I think he's bilking you. Duffy struts up. I'll tell you what. How about 1.5 gold for both of them?
No.
Excuse me, kind
Yes,
sir.
lady.
Unfortunately, we don't have very much purse, and we have 2 young children with us, and we're trying to venture through the woods with dangerous dogs. We would just like to know if we could please have them for.
Well, if you have
little
dangerous
cheaper.
dogs, why do you have to need daggers? Just sick your dogs on anything that attacks you.
No, we're going to face the dangerous dogs in the woods.
You're gonna face them? What's the face them? You're gonna face some dogs. Oh.
We may encounter dangerous dogs as we are attempting to process through the woods.
You're talking about those wild dogs of the woods?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear there's werewolves out there. Do you want to buy something for werewolves too?
A silver cross, perchance?
No, I don't have any of those. Silver's pretty expensive.
Then I don't know what you're gonna fight werewolves with.
I like to use this thing over here, and he takes out an axe. Says it's nice, it's sharp, it's double bladed.
That's not gonna stop a werewolf. You need silver.
Where are you from?
Earth. Where are you from?
Right here. You got what's Earth? You got what are you? You talk funny. Anyway,
So do you.
So if you guys don't want this axe, that's fine.
We're not really going to have to fight werewolves, are we? I mean, those are just fairy tales, right, Temeraire? I mean, they tell stories about them like they tell about you guys, about coming out at night to eat people. That's just make-believe, right?
Better safe than sorry, Sir Bernard.
If you want the daggers, I could cut your deal. You seem like a strange bunch. How about instead of my normal 6 gold, because these are very well made daggers. Now, if you want some, I got some cheaper ones over there. But these are
You are just blunting them, by sticking them in wood.
Yeah, well, I just like to show you how sharp they are. If you want, I'll sharpen them before I give them to you, okay? But anyway, 6 gold pieces. I'll tell you what, I'll give you them both for 5 gold.
The price should go down for the fact that you have dulled the blade.
Who are you, little lady? Look. He takes out the blade. He takes a piece of strap of leather and says, and cuts 3 pieces off like butter. Says, it's sharp.
I didn't say it wasn't.
5 gold. I got work to do. If you guys don't want to buy anything, that's okay. Look around, but I got to get back to it.
Sir Duffy
Can I
interjects.
roll
4
for-
gold. 4 gold. Take it or leave it.
Can I roll for charm?
Sure.
Okay. Oh no, sorry, charisma. I mean. Okay. rolling
Yeah,
for
that's what you would
charisma,
use for charm.
And it's 15 plus 3, 18.
Oh, okay. So go ahead. What are you going to say with your 18 roll
Maybe
charm?
I'll just bat my eyes a bit
Uh-huh.
and say, okay, how about we lower it down to, what's the actual price for daggers, Sir Bernard?
It's supposed to be 4 is a fair price.
Oh, how about we lower it down to 3?
Look, there's 6. Whoa, you're kind of cute. And I made it down to 5, and now you want 3? I do have a business to run here, but you're one heck of a nice looking dragonborn, and I don't want any problems with the dragonborns as it is. I tell you what, I'll give them to you for 4.5 gold. I'm telling you, these are extra nice daggers. I can give you those daggers over there if you want them for 3. I got 2 cheap daggers for 3 if you want them, but you just tell me what you want. You want the good stuff, 4.5. I'll go 4.5 for you, or you can have these cheap ones.
I try to use persuasion. I tell him, if you give us them for 4, I will speak highly of your business throughout all of the island of Barton.
Well, you can roll charisma too.
All right.
I'll speak highly of you in Earth.
I got 16.
You guys are really, really, really driving a hard bargain, but man, all right, 4 gold, 4 gold. I'll take it. And Duffy hands him 4 gold, and he hands you 2 very nice daggers.
1, 2, 3, 4. Duffy gives Bernard one more nudge. Remember, we have to save enough to get home, Bernie.
Actually, Duffy thinks you might be able to earn some in your adventures.
That's good.
Do they come with sheaths?
Say again?
Do they come with sheaths?
Sheaths. You want sheaths now, too? You want
No,
a
I'd
belt
rather
too?
cut my leg off. Yes, I want a sheath.
Belt too?
No, I got that. It's a very nice belt. Very fine. Very well crafted. How much you want for it? I'll give you it for 4 gold.
I'll tell you what, you give me the belt, because I can use that. That is very nice. And I will give you 2 sheaths for the belt.
2 sheaths for the belt, but what am I going to put my knives on?
Look, you're complicating my life here. I'll sell you the 2 sheaths for...
Give me 2 sheaths and 2 thigh straps, and I'll give you the belt.
2 sheaths and 2 thigh straps. No. You give me 1 gold, I'll give you 2 sheaths.
This belt is worth more than 1 gold.
That's your opinion.
Very
I can
well.
make something out of it. I mean, I'm going to be able to use it. It's good leather. Let me see that belt. Let me ask you to hand it to him.
I'll show it to him.
Okay, he checks it out. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Here. And he hands you the it's for a thigh strap with 2 sheaths.
2 thigh straps. That was the deal.
No, it's 1 thigh strap with 2 sheaths.
That's awkward.
Again, not my problem.
Fine.
Wait. Sir Bernard rolls intimidation. And I got a 19. So he looks at the blacksmith dead in the eye and says, I believe you are a man of honor. I clearly heard the young lady say she asked for 2 sheaths with straps.
Yeah. You know, you're right. You're right. That's exactly what she asked for. I happen to have told her, though, she only gets 1. Now, if you want to give me 2 silver,
You
I'll
do
throw
not.
you- What?
I shall bring the forces of Earth down upon you. You do not say 1 thigh strap. You said 2.
You guys are really annoying. Here, take the 2nd thigh strap and get out of my shop. No more shopping with you guys. Go.
Aye, Captain.
I roll charisma and pat him on the back like we're the best friends in the world and thank him for being such a fine gentleman.
Oh, go ahead and roll charisma.
13.
13. He looks at you askance and says, "Don't touch me, you human."
All right, I think everyone's equipped to go fight a Rat King, or not fight him this time.
This
You guys
time.
head out?
Interesting display.
It was of the finest.
All right, let's go.
I agree. Let's go. Let's. Oh crap! We don't know where the Rat King is.
So you haven't any idea of where the Rat King is, but you want to trudge on through the forest and encounter wild dogs with no sense of direction.
Now that you put it that way, that was our plan.
Perhaps I should go back to the inn and find another party.
No, I think we need you.
Yeah, come on, it'll be fine.
Well, if you need me, then perhaps I should take initiative in this mission. First of all, I believe we should find out more information about where the Rat King is so that we can plot out our own path through the woods and try to be as stealthy as possible. Though we are prepared to fight these wolves, we really don't want to have to fight them if we don't have to fight them. We can climb through the trees and stay stealthy until we get to the other side.
The town gossip seemed to know a lot, and she liked me. And she thought it was funny when Temeraire ate the flower. I bet she could help us point us in the right direction of the Rat King.
Duffy says, I'm going to take the boy. He's falling asleep back to his home. You can, of course, come there whenever you need rest. I will be there with the boy. And he looks at Sir Bernard and he says, here is 5 copper. Should be enough for anything you need.
I'll write that down.
And he takes the boy and heads off towards the home.
So we don't have
All right,
access.
you guys can.
So we don't have access to my money anymore.
You probably don't have any money anymore.
You've got 5 copper. You're rich.
Oh yes, I'm very rich. Oh, Duffy says I'm not supposed to say that.
Don't worry, I don't think we will need to buy anything in the woods. And if we do, I wouldn't mind sharing the last of what I have. I can get along quite fine without purse.
Wait, it's nighttime already?
No. Why? What?
Okay, I was just worried for a second.
Oh, okay. No, I said the boy was falling asleep, so he was taking the boy back.
All right. Well, shall we go shall we go check the town gossip again?
Our chatter says, Logic says, the Blackness says, customers who bought daggers also bought these items.
Love it.
What items are these?
And please.
All right, so where are you headed? I'm
and
sorry.
please
I was distracted.
pass my hellos to Logic. Always a good chess opponent. And
There you
apparently
go.
a fan of D&D.
So the good news is he can hear you.
That's right, I keep forgetting. Well, I'm passing my hello to Lodger.
All right. All right, so you guys going to go look for the town gossip? Is that the word?
I'm for it.
I suppose so.
Okay. You find her quite easily. She is still selling flowers.
I introduced myself since I saw her. I met her before. My good lady, we're seeking out this fine Rat King to see if we can learn more about how to take care of people's rats and mice problems. Could you point us in the right direction of where he might be found?
Oh, you want to find the Rat King? I will tell you. And she kind of like puts you aside a little bit as if to not speak too loudly. I hear that you go ask the don't talk to him. Oh, I know who you can talk to. He's a little twerp. He works in the bar. Not in the bar, but in the tavern. Well, not in the tavern. He cleans up. He mops the floors and stuff. He knows exactly where the Rat King is. And probably for a couple of copper, you can get him to either show you the way or draw you a map. and she says, "Flowers, flower. Oh, would you like to buy a flower for the pretty ladies?"
Did everyone hear that or just me?
Flower for the pretty ladies.
No, there's a dwarf who works at the tavern cleaning the floors, and he knows exactly where the Rat King is.
Oh, him. Yeah, I was kind of zoned out. Thanks for repeating it.
No problem. Was it your magic music things again?
Yeah. Yeah, it's my magic music things again.
You have magic as well.
No. No, it's not magic. It's not a spell.
Curious.
But
Well,
it sure looks like it.
Electricity. Moving on.
If we're going back to the inn again, to find a dwarf who what is his name?
The lady didn't mention his name, only that he works at the inn and he works cleaning up the place.
Well, why don't we go to the inn and ask the innkeeper?
That's a great idea, Temeraire.
Okay, Tamara goes towards the inn.
Let's go, gang!
Okay, marching order.
All right.
You don't need a marching order for that. All right, so you guys go back to the inn, and there is the dwarf working behind the bar still. And there seems to be more people coming, going. Looks like lunchtime is they're getting ready for lunch. You do see a small boy, teenager, and he's mopping the floor where someone had an accident, dropped a plate of food.
Bernard remembers that he mixed up the dwarf and the teenager. I don't remember if the lady said it was a dwarf who cleaned up the floors, or if it was just a person who cleaned up the floors and a dwarf, and they were two different people. I'm sorry, guys.
Well,
Why don't we go ask him?
that's one way to do it.
All right, let's talk to the teenager first.
Okay. You go up to the teenager.
Yes,
He's
we look
busy
at like a very intimidating group.
He's mopping, and the waitress will seat you in a moment, people.
Ah, kid, we need information, not seating. Bernard, ask your questions.
All right, I roll persuasion.
Okay.
I got 18.
Okay.
All right, I tell him he looks like a good, hearty lad who enjoys a good adventure. Could you tell us anything about this strange Rat King we've heard about and where the Rat King might be found?
The Rat King. Yeah, that's a rumor, but it ain't a rumor. It's real. It's real. He's an orc. He's from the Great Grass Sea. Yeah. He fought. Anyway, he's real, and he's building an army of rats. It's cool.
Do you think he's dangerous?
He hasn't been dangerous to any of us, but we kind of help him out. We help him. We find rats and we bring him the rats.
I thought he had magic to let him summon the rats himself. Why does he need people to bring him rats?
I don't know about any of that. All I know is we bring him rats.
Where do you bring these rats?
Oh, you got to go out of town, north, like you're going back towards the main road, but then go to the right. You got to go towards the Gold Leaf Glades. You're going to go towards the woods, and you're going to see a burned out tree. It was hit by lightning a year ago, and behind that tree, you go straight into the forest. Straight into the forest when you hit that tree, and it's about 50 yards in, and you'll see this like makeshift kind of like hut. He like has some old wood, some branches, and anyway, he did pretty good. He ain't much of a carpenter, but anyway, so he's got a hut out there, and he lives out there in the hut.
I hope someone is writing all of this down, because I don't remember any of that.
Hey, Dude. Yeah. Hi. Uh,
How are you?
did you, by chance, write this down in map formation?
Sir Bernard has a parchment and pen and ink in his inventory. He pulls them out.
Like
Well-
this, on this thing.
I don't know how to write. You want me
No,
to?
just pictures.
Sure. But I gotta work. I gotta make money for my family.
Bernard rolls persuasion and hands the boy 1 copper.
Hmm.
I only got an 8
you
though
rolling?
on rolling persuasion and handing him 1 copper.
Yeah. So what you roll?
8. 8 for
Oh.
my roll.
Yeah. He says I don't care about your roll. I want the copper. Thank you. So just so you know, normally you don't bother rolling unless the DM tells you should
Oh,
roll
okay.
for something.
I thought I was supposed to roll any
But
time.
you guys are having so much fun rolling. I sure wasn't going to stop you. Okay, he takes the copper and he takes the pen and he said, "Do you have like a stick of charcoal?"
I have ink and a pen.
He says, "Hold on a second." He goes over to the bar and he says, "Hey, can I borrow that?" And he gets a piece of old cigar that somebody had been smoking, and he says, yeah, and he just uses it to mark on your parchment, and he draws these scratchy lines, and he draws what looks like a I don't know, like 3 lines going up, and it's not anywhere near a good drawing, but that's supposed to be a tree, and then he draws some more lines, and that's supposed to be where you go to. If you want, if you wait till I'm done with work, I could show you where it is for another copper. I could take you there.
That might be a good idea.
When do you get off? When is the end of your shift?
Hey, Ludic, can I leave early? I don't care, kid. You ain't worth anything anyway. You never get anything done. Well, I cleaned up this mess, Ludic. Look. Yeah, kid, go. Do what you get. Go. I can leave now.
Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. He says, the other copper?
Oh, yes. Down to 3 copper.
He pockets the copper, says thank you, and he says, let's go. And he puts the mop away and takes off the apron he was wearing and gives it to the waitress and says, see you tomorrow. She goes, yeah, okay. And he heads out. You guys following him?
Yes, we're following.
Yes.
All right. He does take you where he said. You start out here in town and you go up a little bit north and then you turn right and you go towards the Gold Leaf Glades. It's getting dark by the time you get there. It is a trek. And you do see at the edge of the forest, you see a burnt out large tree. And he says, now go straight that way about 50 yards. Thanks. And he runs back to town.
All right. Thank you. So at least now we have some sense of direction. It's quite dark. Do you think we should camp and wait until the morning, or do you think we should?
It's not
try
quite
to
dark
be-
yet. It is. The sun is going down. It is getting dark. But yes,
Let's
you can
say
still
let's
ask
go
your
into the
question.
forest.
So I personally do not have any problem with going into the forest when it's dark. I just want to make sure that none of you start to get afraid or not cooperate when we encounter creatures of the night.
I've got my own personal bodyguard. I'm cool.
And I have candles.
And I have all of you guys.
This is
All right.
amazing. I haven't made this many friends since I started my pilgrimage.
How long ago was that?
2.5 years. When I complete my 3-year pilgrimage, Duffy will finally get to be a paladin too. I'm going to give him such a great letter of recommendation once I finish learning how to make cross T's and dot I's.
Interesting.
Bernard pulls out a candle and a match and a tinder box just to be safe. So he's got it in hand. We should go explore this tree then.
Okay. Or, well, should we explore the tree, or is this just a starting point for us to go into the woods?
Anselma, you know your people are experienced in navigating the woods. Can you perceive anything interesting around here?
Okay. Should I roll for perception?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, and what do I click to roll again?
So on your sheet, you should see under skills and abilities, you should see perception.
Oh, okay. I see. It says +1. Click it.
Mm-hmm. And it should roll a dice for you.
It says B.
21.
So it says 21.
Oh, you got a natural 20.
Ah.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Well,
All right.
true to Anselma, of course.
Where? Oh, there we go. So yeah, you great roll. You should have no problem seeing anything that you want. But yes, you make out that there's actually a trail. You see rat droppings. You see footprints that look like they're not human. They're larger than human, pretty large. You're not sure. I don't know. I don't believe you've ever seen an orc, so you wouldn't know if it was an orc or not. Correct?
Well, there's some orc-like beings that are called garden bofians, so she would assume it's probably a garden bofian.
Okay. Yeah. So that's I'd say that's what you believe you see.
All right. So you say this rat king is what kind of creature? An orc?
An orc. They're mighty warriors. A lot of them are pretty bad, but I've met one or two good ones.
Are they quite big and tall and muscular, and do they have like big jaws and teeth and you know?
That's a question for the DM. I'm stuck on it.
It sounds like you're describing me,
I think they have teeth.
but
Well-
just add handsome into it.
Well, not like a dragon. Are they kind of like humans, but a little bit? Well, some may say they're a bit gruffier, or like rough, and their faces frown a bit.
You might say that, I
They're
guess.
an happy dragon.
Well, not a dragon at all, but
See, so for the main thing for you guys, because you're all so young, you've never seen them.
Oh, okay. Delete what I
No.
said earlier.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, you can have ideas of what you might think they look like. Even Lisa would have ideas from if she ever read The Hobbit. She might think what an orc might look like, but
well,
all right.
I suppose none of you know what any of it is, so I believe that I know what kind of creature we're going to encounter, but I don't know if that will be any help to you all because you don't know what they are. So we will just have to face it when we get to it and hope that it's on our side.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bernard tries to get Anselma's attention. I'm not that
Yes.
stealthy in this armor. I wish I would protect you with my life, but it might be a good idea if you go first. If you think that this Rat King looks dangerous, call me and I'll charge in.
If we get to the Rat King, you have to make sure that with your armor, you are also stealthy against these wild dogs. And squeaky armor can attract them. And if you have the fire, they can also be attracted to the fire. So it's possible that we might have to put out a fire if we see some of the dogs.
My wool cloak could work for that, to asphyxiate the fire.
Okay. All right. So I can lead you all if you will catch up and will be able to keep up.
I will follow you.
All right.
All right,
All right.
following her.
So you guys head into the woods, and you see as you get deeper into the woods, about 10 yards in, you can see behind you that's still getting to be the sun is going down over the main area back that way, but in front of you and where you are, it's getting very dark. The woods are very dense, and there's roots and trees and stuff. It's not like there's any clear paths to go on. And Selma's doing fine, leading you through it with her abilities, but it is definitely not what you would call easy going for you. Okay.
Every now and then she'll stop and look back to make sure that she hasn't lost anyone.
Okay. And so you get to a pretty good place. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So you get to 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, and you are hearing some chittering sounds.
Wait. Shh.
So we have to do what we would call roll initiative.
All right. So click the initiative next to the armor class shield thing.
Yes, where it's at exactly where you need to roll initiative. And I need to get this encounter started, hopefully.
What? I got another B.
Holy cow.
Should everyone roll
Oh
for
my
initiative?
goodness. Well, that's pretty good rolling. We like that rolling. Okay, so Anselma has a 22 initiative with her +2. And what else do we have here? I think someone went to get some actual dice. It is fun to roll your dice actually by hand if you can. Sir Bernard has a 9, is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Not the first one to go, it seems like, by far, with 22 for Anselma. Temeraire, you have to do your initiative yet.
I don't see it. I see intimidation, investigation, and insight.
Okay, do you see where your armor class is?
Yes. No, armor. Yes, I see armor.
Okay, and then next to your armor class, you should see something called, it should say initiative, and it's just a box with a number in it. You're a +1 initiative, so you should see a +1 in the box.
Sorry, I don't see it at all.
It's
I
do
see
you
armor,
see where it
weapons,
says your
tools,
walking
languages.
speed?
Walking speed.
Of 30 feet.
Under actions?
Yep.
Or...
Well, I don't know if it should be above
I think
your
it's right
action.
above actions.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
this
see
is-
it. I see it. Okay, yes. Rolling, and it's 3. 3 + 1, 4.
Okay, and Lisa has to still do her initiative.
22.
How much?
22.
22. All right.
Tied with me.
So obviously, Anselma and Lisa will get to go first. And what you guys see is rats coming out of the woods, and they are large. One of them is extremely large.
There are rats.
There are rats.
Stand back. And she tries to gauge them. Are they are they
Attacking you.
aggressive? They're attacking.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they're coming.
They're already
they're attacking you.
Okay.
Yep. And so are you guys like in the picture where you guys are huddled together in a circle, or are you just standing in a line?
I squeak and tear and try to hop onto Bernard's back. Like, protect me!
You don't like rats. Aha. We lower your weakness. All
Bring you
right.
Oh,
traps.
I
What am I
cast.
supposed to do?
Okay, wait. When it's my turn, I have something, but it's not my turn yet, is it?
It is not your
It's
turn.
not my turn.
It is
Okay.
Selma and Mona Lisa. And Lisa is using her turn to, I take it, move and try to climb on Sir Bernard's back.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me just a, well, Bernard, are you trying to keep her from climbing in your back?
Uh, I'm surprised, and I guess because I rolled initiative, I'm a little like neither me nor my character had any reason to expect this coming.
Right. So, I mean, so you're not trying to stop her though.
I
Okay,
don't think he
give me
wants her.
give me
I don't
an
think he wants
athletics
her
check.
climbing on his back. He's just too surprised to know how to react.
Give me an athletics check to see if you can climb on a knight's back.
Not acrobatics.
Okay, go acrobatics.
24.
24. You like hop up, grab onto his cloak, pull yourself up, and put him in almost a death grip around his neck with your arms. You are safely on his back.
Yay.
All right. And Selma, what are you doing?
All right. So she will draw her bow and try to gauge them and see if they're actively attacking, whichever one is closest to them, like
Yeah.
about to attack the group, she will aim at that one.
All right, take a shot.
So do I click the thing by the longbow?
Yes, exactly what you do.
Okay.
All
3
right.
plus 4 is 7.
You shoot an arrow and it goes into the ground near a rat, but they're pretty quick, and he jumped right out of the way. Didn't even touch him. All right, who's up?
If I think I rolled better than Temeraire, so I think I was third.
Yes, I believe you are.
All right, Sir Bernard's strong enough for the weight, but he's kind of surprised to have a teenager on his back suddenly. So I cast Heroism, and with Heroism, a willing creature you touch is imbued with. Oh, well, he should probably ask because she has to be willing. I can't just cast it. All right, so Bernard shouts, "Lisa, I can make you brave, but you need to be brave. Can you do it?"
No.
I know you can.
I'm happy here.
I know you can. Trust me, this will work.
No, I'm happy here. Continue.
Okay, so she's not willing, so I can't cast that spell. Sir Bernard. Oh, okay. Sir Bernard casts command, and to the lead rat, he commands it to grovel. The target falls prone and then ends its turn. So he yells at the rat.
So you need to read that carefully. What does it say? How does it work?
The target falls prone.
No. Read though. Who does it affect?
Wait. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range.
Keep going.
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Right.
Okay.
Rats don't quite understand common like you think they might.
Okay. So do you count that as me already casting it?
No, you're learning. We're learning. So no.
Okay.
No, you realize before you cast it that, yeah, the rat won't know what you're saying.
All right. In that case, Sir Bernard, I guess, grabs his shield from his back and arms it up, and stands direct. Okay, he stands directly behind Anselma, waiting to see if the rats attack.
Oh, they are attacking.
They're attacking. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then let's get to killing. I strike with my longsword.
Okay. So you strike out at the first rat?
The first rat in reach, yeah. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 to hit.
So you guys must be in shock by all these rats attacking you because Anselma misses with her bow, and then you with a long sword can't hit the little rat, which is a big rat, but still he's a little creature. And yeah, you swinging and you're like, and you're missing these rats. Okay. Oh, okay. So the rat is going to try to bite you.
Do I have to roll something to see if it gets me?
No, the rat has to roll.
Ah.
So yeah, let me roll for the rat.
Wait, does Temeraire go first, or did the rat?
No, actually,
go
the rats had a higher
Oh,
initiative than even Sir Bernard, but
Oh.
I didn't want to stop him. He was having so much fun. So the first rat tries to bite Anselma because she's in the front, and Sir Bernard is. Well, you stepped out from behind her, right? Because you were
Yes.
trying to fight the rats.
Yes.
So the first one tries to bite Selma though and misses. Just and Selma just moves her foot out of the way and no damage. You didn't get bit. The next rat tries to bite Selma also. And yeah, also she's just like hopping around. The next one tries to bite our good man Sir Bernard. And I take it your armor class is definitely better than 9, right?
18.
So he bites, but he just like bites into your leather of your boot and doesn't get through. And the next one actually just misses altogether of trying to bite your boot. And there's 2 more rats that come along running, and they go up to Tamara and try to bite Tamara. And one of them actually succeeds at, I believe, what's your armor class again, Tamara? Temeraire? I'll check
Sorry,
it.
14.
Oh, yes. So one bites into you, and what is the damage they do? Oh, okay.
And my hit points are 16.
Yep, you take 2 points of damage from a rat biting into your foot. And I think I still have 2 more rats. Okay.
So my HP is now 14, right?
Yep. Well, whatever if your hit points, what were they before?
Well, there was 16, 16, and now it changed to 14, 16. Was that correct?
No. You should only have 1 set of hit points. Hold on. Let me check for you. So your hit points.
Oh, no, that's current HP and max HP. So 14. So it should be correct, I think.
Right. So you're at 14. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So your max stays at 16, but yeah, you're currently at 14. You got it. All right. And the last rat tries to jump up and, The last rat tries to jump up and bite at, which is going to be at a disadvantage because, he misses. Tries to bite at the one on your back, Bernard.
Okay.
And then the giant rat comes along and he's going to take a bite at the biggest person he sees, and it's like a 7-foot guy. Looks pretty beefy and looks like somebody he wants to bite on. And he gets a 17. What is your armor class, Sir Bernard?
18.
He cannot get through the armor. He bites but cannot get through the armor. All right, now it is Tamara's turn.
Okay, so first I'll use my acid breathing thing on the rats that are attacking Sir Bernard and Wordy Girl. Sorry, I forgot the character's name.
Anselma.
Anselma, yes.
Okay, you're gonna have to check it. Check check the range and the width of your acid breath.
Oh, okay. Where do I do it? Is it under? It's not under spells. Oh, it's under feature and traits. Is it?
Yeah, it's under actions.
Oh, there. Acid BR 34.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
but read about it.
5 by 30 feet line.
Right, so it can go 30 feet out away from you. It can cover a lot of ground, but it's a 5 foot wide, and your friends aren't immune to acid.
Can I shoot it like to the side so that it hits just the rats, but not my friends?
Well, the rats are actually trying to bite their legs, so I think you'd have a hard time.
Okay, by the way, can I cast like multiple things during my
Nope.
turn or just one
Nope.
thing?
Each spell is an action, but you could check on your breath weapon. I believe your breath weapon might be a bonus action. If it's a bonus action, you could do both an action and a bonus action. And if it's not, then you have one action and you have movement. So you guys can move and you could do an action. You could do either one first. You can move twice. You can use your action to move again. So you can also do that.
Oh, so complicated. Okay, maybe there is some spell I can use that will only affect the rats.
Sure. I mean, you have to check your spells, but I don't think you have one that affects only rats.
Okay, I'll use then my I'll use my acid splash, but can I like use it in front of me so that I get like just as many rats as I can?
Sure.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
do
so
that.
that one is a bubble of acid, right? You choose one or two creatures you could see within range. If you choose two, they must be within 5 feet of each other, and the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. So that one is, that one's a much more concentrated.
Oh no, I just meant my breath thing, so that I keep the.
Oh no, your breath thing is
for...
still 5 feet by 30 feet.
Right, but that's good, right? I can get some rats that way.
Oh yeah, you can get like the 2 rats that are trying to bite on you. If you just take a hop step back and then breathe, you could definitely hit those 2 rats.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, you take a giant hop step back because they don't. So it's weird because it's your move, so they can't move until their movement. So you could jump back even 10 feet if you wanted to. Remember, you can move up to 30 feet. So, but you can hop back 5 or 10 feet, and then you can breathe your weapon at them.
Okay, I'll jump back as much as I can, as long as my breath reaches them.
Oh yeah, well that'd be the whole 30 feet you could run away, but I mean, I'd go probably 10 or 15, so you're still with your party.
Okay, good point. I'll jump 10 feet back, and I'll acid splash the rats that were attacking me.
Okay, acid. You're going to use your acid breath, though, right?
Acid breath, yes.
All right, then go ahead and roll. So I believe they get. Do they have a save? Does it say?
I don't know where.
Okay. It should be under your whatever it tells you how much damage it does. It's going to tell you if they have a save.
Okay, as an action, once per short rest, exhale in a 5 by 30 feet line, 12 half damage on success for 2d6 acid damage. 6.
There it is. It's a DC 12 for half the damage. And if they don't, so let me roll a 20-sided die. If they get less than a 12, they did. They got a 10. So both of them are going to get full damage. So you can roll 4. So now you roll 2d6 damage, right? As an action once per 5. Yep. For 2d6 acid damage. So roll 2d6s.
Oh,
and
how do I do that?
They're both going to get.
How do I roll 2d6s? What does that mean?
How you roll dice on the left, you should see a die. It should be a red circle with a 20-sided die in it. You click on that and you go up and you pick the 6-sided die and you'd roll that. But I can already tell you
D6,
they're both dead.
Oh, okay. Should I still roll?
No, you don't need to. But I mean, you can learn, make sure you know how, but yeah, they're both dead.
Yeah, I'll roll.
Sure.
Wait. Okay, I rolled. It's 9.
Yep, I see it. You rolled a 9, but yeah, so they're dead. All right, so 2 rats are dead, and we are back to Anselma's turn.
All right, so you said I can move and do an action?
Oh yeah, you can move and or do an action.
Okay.
And you can do an action and or move.
Okay, so can she climb up a tree?
You can try to climb up a tree, but there's only 2 little rats on you, and you probably just want to hit them with a stick.
Oh, they're directly on me.
Yeah, there's 2 rats right on your feet.
So she can take her, since they're right there, she can take her quarterstaff,
Yep.
and I can just roll.
Yep. Roll to hit. How many attacks do you get? 1 or 2? Oh, you hit. Do some damage.
Well, 17 plus 1. I
Yeah.
don't see how do I know how many hits?
Oh, it would. You should know under actions, you're going to have either 2 attacks or 1 attack. So let me check for you.
Oh, it says attacks per action 1.
There you go.
Okay. So
Now it
did I
does
hit
say
both of them?
you could
or-
do 2 weapon fighting, so you could actually swing with 2 different weapons if you had single hand weapons like a rapier or a dagger. If you had 2 daggers, you could actually swing twice because you'd swing 2 weapon. You can fight with both weapons.
Could an unarmed strike count also?
Yeah, but you're using a staff, so then you don't get. It doesn't count as a second weapon.
Okay, okay.
It's odd, but yeah.
That's okay.
So
that's
then the
all.
damage, you just roll where it says damage, you roll on that.
What do you mean?
So you roll to hit and you hit. So now where it says the damage for like a quarterstaff, it says 1d6 minus 1. But you're using 2 hands, so it's 1d8 minus 1. Click on the 1d8 minus 1, and it'll actually roll the die for you.
It says 2 plus 1.
Okay, so 3. So that rat dies. These are only rats, guys. You're killing them
All right.
pretty easily.
Quick
Alrighty,
DM question. When does my
Yeah.
does my reaction? I can react with my shield. Is that only during my turn, or could I react with my shield if someone close to me is about to get hit?
You can read up on it, but reactions happen usually when something attacks, something does something to you, then you react.
Okay.
So like if it's a spell, if it's a reaction spell, like I have one for a bard in a game I'm playing. If I get hurt, I can use a reaction to then do damage back to that person.
Okay. It specifically says if it when wielding a shield and a creature you see attacks a target other than you. So that makes it sound like I can do this
Within how much? Within how close to you?
within 5 feet of me.
Keep reading, and then so
you
what
can
can you
use
do?
your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
There you go. Yes. So when the rats turn to attack, say anyone within 5, did you say 5 feet of you?
Yes.
You can use your reaction to protect them.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
But right now, that was Anselma. Lisa, it's your turn.
Can I kick out the rat that was trying to bite me?
Yeah, but it's on the ground now, and you're up on his back. Do you want to jump down and try to stomp on him?
No.
Okay, then, yeah, you can't do that.
Okay. I'll just chill
Okay,
out.
so you're staying on his back?
Yep, just chilling.
All right, so this time the giant rat's going to use his initiative and go at this turn. And so he's going to attack. He is attacking the biggest guy. And again, he tries to bite through your armor and fails miserably. All right. And then the rest of the rats, there's none of them on Temeraire, and there's only one on Anselma. The one on Anselma goes to bite Anselma and actually so badly misses, his teeth go into the ground, and he's like, comes up and he's got dirt in his mouth. And he turns over on his back and is spitting out dirt. He's choking on dirt. So that's what that rat is doing. What else? Oh, that rat does try to jump up on you. So Lisa, so guys, one of the things you can do is you can hold an action. So Lisa could have said, I'm going to hold an action. If that rat jumps up at me again, I'm going to kick it. And she doesn't take any action until that happens. Is that what you meant to do?
Sure.
All right. So that rat is jumping up to bite at you. So now you can roll to hit the rat while he's going to roll to see if he can hit you.
And the rolling begins.
Yes.
9.
9?
9.
Okay. Let me double check. But it looks like the rat hit you. The rat bit your foot as you were trying to bite him, and you did
I was
not.
trying to bite him.
I mean, the rat bit your foot while you were trying to kick him. So yes, you did not succeed at kicking the rat, and he is now
I
clamped
can
on.
see why not. I was trying to bite him instead.
Well, he did get a bite on you, and you take 4 points of damage.
Oh no.
All right, and that was. Let me remember where I was. So that was one missed you really badly, one did that, and I did the giant rat, and so I have 2 more rats on. Of course, our hero of the day, Sir Bernard, and the first one misses you, and the second one misses you. Yes, Sir Bernard's armor is holding up quite well. All right, you definitely are the most as in protected.
All right.
Bernard, it is your turn.
All right. Noticing that Lisa got bit, Bernard tries persuasion one more time. Lisa, listen. When I was scared as a little boy, my mother told me to be brave. Would you like to trust me on this?
Let's do a perception check first,
Okay, perception.
because I don't know that you would notice that a rat.
Oh, you're right.
She's on your back, not in front of you.
I got a 17 minus 1, 16.
Okay. Yeah, you noticed maybe she let out a little yelp that a rat bit her.
All right.
So you noticed.
Trust me on this. I can make
also
it
wanna point
so
out
you're
that-
not scared.
I also want to point out that even if your speech does work, I can't move until after your turn is over.
Okay.
So
Good.
if you want me off your back before your turn, it wasn't gonna work.
Right, and I'm mostly doing this for role play stuff. So like,
Okay,
and I'm okay
Continue.
with Lisa, whatever you think Lisa would do in character.
continue.
Continue as in like, oh, okay. Okay, so his question to Lisa is, would you like to not be scared of rats anymore?
I'm not scared of rats.
Then why are you scared? Then why are you on my back?
There's a stupid rat on my foot, okay?
So you aren't scared of rats? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I mean there's rats all over in this city. There's just never rats in the woods. Rats aren't supposed to be in the woods.
So the important question is, would you like me to make
I
you
got a
not
rat on
scared?
my foot.
The important question is, would you like me to make you not scared of them?
It's a yes or no question.
I know
Decide.
it. She's very confused.
Well, roll if you don't know. Decide somehow. Let's go.
But she says, go for it.
Ooh. Sudakus thinks that Temeraire may want to eat the rats.
Oh, that'd be
Well,
good.
Tamara is first just being confused about who that Jesus guy is, and then is very happy about the idea of eating some rats, but
So,
not
Lisa,
the ones that
what's your
attack
answer?
him at the moment.
Huh?
What's your answer?
So she said, "Go
I
for
said,
it."
go for it.
All right.
Okay.
I cast
Figured I wasn't getting through, so why not?
All right. I cast heroism on Lisa. She is. Let me just double check what it says. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell. Okay, now my spellcasting ability modifier. Oh, great! I know I saw.
It might actually allow you to roll right there on it.
Okay.
I don't know. On the spell, it might show it, and you could just roll.
Spell
maybe
slot.
not.
Cast heroism in spell slot level 1. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, it shows that you regain it's 3 temporary hit points each round for how many rounds?
for No, not that one. Heroism. There we go. Equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns when the spell ends.
Okay, so it ends in 1 minute.
Concentration
so
up to 1 minute. Yeah.
Right, and so that's 10 rounds. So that's up to 30 temporary hit points, but 3 each round.
Okay. Now that was my that spell was my action, so that ends my
Correct.
action. Okay.
Correct. And if you don't have any bonus actions, that's all you got.
That I'm armed with a sword and a shield, so that's all I've got. Yep.
Yep. So just for your edification, that's why we're playing together. That spell is really good if someone uses a frightening visage or a frightening spell against you. But I understand your reason for using it is just letting you know. But it does also give her 3 extra hit points right now, and those would be used up first if she got bit again. And that's going to be for the next. You can keep track of it, Lisa. That's going to be for the next 10 rounds. You keep getting 3 more each round. All right. So that was your action. And we're back to, that was the rats. That was you. Temeraire, it's your turn.
All right. So I would just keep attacking the rats.
Okay.
So
How?
I used my acid breath.
Yes, you did.
So I'll use now. Let me open up my sheet. I'll use now one of the spells.
Okay.
By the way, so how many rats are there in total that are kind of coming at us?
There were a total of 8 plus a giant one. So 9 total.
Okay,
But
and how
there's
far
two-
away
there's
are
like
they
3 of
from
them
me?
dead now.
Okay. So 6 now, right?
Mm-hmm. Total, yeah. You have 2 on Anselma, and the rest are on Sir Bernard and trying to bite Lisa. And actually,
what
I think
about the big one?
Anselma,
Where's
you
the
killed
big
one
one?
of them, right, Anselma?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's only 1 on Anselma.
What about the big one? Where's the big one?
On the big guy, on Sir Bernard.
Like physically attached to me, like grabbing onto me.
No, but trying to bite. He's still trying to bite you.
So there are no rats that are not on anyone.
Correct.
Okay. In that case, so
You do
everything
have
I
daggers.
have. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. All right. In that case, I'll use my daggers and I'll attack the rat that. Well, it sounds like Sir Bernard and Lisa have the most rats on them.
Oh, by far.
So I'll attack one of the rats on them.
Okay.
Should I roll something?
Yes, you have to roll to hit. So
Uh,
on your dagger, you'll see a number next to your dagger that shows you,
Oh, okay.
and you roll on that one for the to hit.
I rolled on 1. It's 4. 4 plus 3, 7.
Yeah.
And then
no,
the other one is 2. Oh,
What
2
what
plus
other one?
3. Oh, I have
What-
2 daggers.
Yeah, but how many attacks do you have?
Oh, okay, just 1. Okay, well, it doesn't matter because it was
Unless
only
you have
2
two,
anyway.
unless you have 2 weapon fighting, you should check under actions. You might have 2 weapon fighting. No, you don't.
Oh, where? Okay.
No, you don't.
don't
I'm
know.
looking.
Okay.
Okay, so you missed.
Okay.
Okay, back to Anselma. What are you going to
did
do,
my best.
Anselma?
Okay. I'm going to use the quarterstaff again on the other rat that's on my foot.
Wing the hit.
4 plus 1.
So you guys are obviously young adventurers. I can't hit a rat. Yes, you missed. All right. Lisa, what are you
Rolling
doing?
around a lot.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna hop down finally from Sir Bernard's back and try and step on the rat that's
All right,
attached
so
to my foot.
unarmed attack. Go for it.
18.
18's a hit. Do some damage.
It's like she landed
dead.
right on top of its head.
2.
You squished him. 2? Yeah, he's dead. All right. And now it is the, oh, well, that was your movement or was that your attack?
Movement.
Okay. So what are you going to do now?
Gonna kick a rat.
Well, you have to go around the front of Bernard to find a rat to kick, or there's one out in front of Anselma you could probably get to also.
Okay, get my battle cry, move around the front of Bernard, and give a kick.
To the big
All
one.
right. Are you going for the giant one?
How big is Giant?
He's the biggest one. He looks pretty large.
This brave spell may have made her not worried.
Too
I
brave.
can punch him like a football,
All right. Do you?
like an
This-
American football.
But that would give you advantage. What does that do as a rogue? Anything?
I can have sneak attack.
Yeah, because you have advantage because you're flanking with Sir Bernard. So when you
Yes.
guys, if you flank an enemy, so that one of you is on each side of the enemy, then you have advantage on your attack, which means you get to roll twice to try to hit once.
17.
17 is a hit on the giant rat. Do you damage?
2 damage and 4 damage.
4 total?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that rat looks like he's upset and it looks pretty hurt. All right,
Did I kick him anywhere? I mean,
we like
Never
to
played
say
American
no. We like to
football,
say that no. We like to say that he's bloodied. So he looks pretty badly hurt, back leg limping. Yeah, you hurt him pretty bad. All right, it is the rat's turns. All right, so that rat's going to turn and attack you.
but I'm not the
because-
biggest bad guy.
Say again.
I'm not the biggest bad guy.
What biggest bad guy? He
I'm
can't
not.
get through the armor, and you just hurt him pretty badly.
Of course I did. I punted him.
Yep. So he's running back and trying to bite you, and I believe he fails. Let me just double check. Your armor class. Yeah, he fails easily. All right. So he's really hurt. He came over limping to try to bite you, and couldn't get a good bite on you. Let's do the one on Anselma first, just to get that out of the way, because there's only one.
Is he done choking?
Oh, he does hit Anselma though. And so he gets to bite you for how much damage?
Can I
3 points of damage.
Can I? Is she within 5 feet of me?
She is, yeah, I would say she's probably within 5 feet of you.
Okay, so if I react with protection, then that means
Yes.
I impose a disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yes, so he has to roll again. Very good. There you go. That's using your reactions. And excellent. Now he misses.
Woo!
There you go. No damage. Good job. All right. You can take 50 experience points for remembering to use your ability to help defend your co-worker, your co-people there. All right. Now the rats get to attack you. And the first one misses. They need an 18 to hit you. So I don't have much hope that they're going to get you. Nope. And the last one. Nope. None of the rats hit. It is now Sir Bernard's turn.
All right, I will go ahead and attack with longsword. Oh, I have proficiency in it. Okay, I got 10.
Yeah, that chest hits. Wow. And are you going for the giant rat or are you going for one of the regular rats?
The giant rat.
You miss.
Oh.
He has a little bit of a better armor class than the regular rats.
Okay.
Just
All
kick
right.
him.
Sorry?
Lisa's giving him advice.
Oh, okay. Temeraire, it is your turn.
Okay, Tamaria, can you remind me, what are all the rats that are left?
Oh, sure. There are one giant rat, which is trying to bite Lisa. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more rats. One is on Anselma, and the other 3 are trying to bite Sir Bernard.
Okay, I'll try attacking the rat that's attacking Lisa.
Okay.
And so
The big
I'll
rat,
attack
the giant
with my-
rat?
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
attack with my daggers.
I'm going to assume that you're going to use your movement to get around that rat so that you're opposite Lisa and you could get flanking so you get advantage. You
Oh,
get to
very
roll
good
twice
idea.
to try to hit.
Yep, that's
The
exactly
higher
what I'm
roll we
gonna
take.
do. Okay. All right, I'm gonna roll on the dagger,
Yep.
and I'm rolling 2.
Yeah,
And
that
2
one
plus
missed,
3
but so
is
hopefully you get a
5.
second try. So the higher of the two we're going to keep.
Oh, do I get a second try?
Yeah, because you got advantage. So advantage means you get to roll twice.
Oh,
And we
nice.
take the higher. A disadvantage would be you'd roll twice and you have to keep the lower.
My
You rolled
second,
5 twice.
yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
2 twice, and then 2 plus 3 is
Yes,
5.
you missed the giant rat. All right. So now it's back to Anselma. You're going to kill this rat, Anselma?
Well,
They,
she
they've
says
got a
thank
love-hate
you.
relationship.
She says thank you to Sir Bernard for that save, but I suppose she's probably just a bit usually her people don't face them like this. So she's gonna try with the quarterstaff one more time.
All right.
5 plus 1.
So Lisa will tell you that you need to have your own real dice to roll and forget this computerized dice. That's what she always tells me. All right. Well, you missed. All right, Lisa, you going to go for the giant rat again?
Yeah.
And are you
She
gonna-
shouts
you're
over
gonna
to
go with-
Anselma.
Are you going to go with the
Just
dagger or are you
kick
going to
it.
kick it? Kick it again? All right. Unarmed attack. Go for it.
13.
That's a hit. And you had advantage.
4 damage.
So one of the things, by the way, guys, even though she hit, so roll again to hit. So even though you hit, you want to roll the second time when you have advantage because you might get a natural 20.
No, I just got 2 of the same.
Okay,
Continue.
and if you get a natural 20, you get to double the damage.
Now, my longsword, I'm using a D8, but for bludgeoning, I'd use a D20.
No, D8 is your damage. You always
All right,
roll
one.
a
Okay,
20.
there we go.
To hit, you always use a D20.
Okay,
Always, no matter what kind of hitting, even like Lisa's kicking. How much damage? I'm sorry, I missed it.
4.
4, the rat goes and dies.
Did I actually hunt it this time?
Yeah, it went about 10 feet, hit a tree, and dead.
Goal!
All right, now it's the rat's turns. So we have a rat still trying to bite Anselma. Oh, and he hits.
wait, reaction. I impose a disadvantage on the attack roll.
You do get to do reaction again because it's a new turn. And it got better. He had a 18 on the first roll. Now he got a 19. So disadvantage is we only count the 18, but that's still a hit.
Okay, so I don't make it worse. I just didn't help.
Yeah, you tried, but you failed.
Okay.
4 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right. And the rat, now I have 3 rats at least on, 3 rats on Sir Bernard. I'm going to see if I could just roll all 3 at the same time because I know I need an 18 to hit you and they have no pluses. So if I don't get an 18, no, 3 misses. All right. It is now Sir Bernard's turn.
He calls to Anselma to ask how hurt she is.
I'm fine. And she tries to not make it apparent that she's hurt.
All right. In that case, I attack. Is the giant rat wasn't killed by Lisa, right?
Oh, yeah. Lisa punted it against a tree and it died.
I told you, kick it.
Do I see any rats around me?
Yeah, there's 3 of them trying to bite you.
All right. I attack the nearest rat with longsword,
Okay.
and I got a 10.
Hey, that hits. And it's going to be dead because you've got to do at least 1 point of damage.
Okay.
All right. There are only 2 rats on you and 1 on Anselma still. And it is Temeraire's turn. So Temeraire, you have other spells you can use also that might not be large area effects, might only hit like constant, like where it could tell you hit A, like you pick how many people it hits.
So which ones are those that
So
don't
what was
affect
the one
large
that you
areas?
did, the first one, that you did one spell that killed 2 rats, right? No, that was your
Well,
breath.
that was my breathing. So I have poison spray, but that will probably affect multiple people.
Yeah, you heard, no, that I thought you were doing acid splash. You never did acid splash. So there's frostbite. You cause no, the target must make a the target makes 1d6. Yeah, so that one is a cone. No, it isn't. I'm sorry. That's 60 feet. Area range is up to 60 feet. But yeah, so you could use any of those. It looks like frostbite would work. Acid splash could work. I'm not sure about poison spray. Puff of, no, the poison spray.
What do the effect numbers mean? What does it mean, 1d6 or 1d12?
That's how much damage you're going to be doing.
Okay. All right, but so you're saying poison spray won't work because it's affects an area?
Yeah, I think that's a larger area. I would use the frostbite. I would try frostbite or your acid splash.
Okay, I'll do the acid splash.
Okay.
And then I'll roll for it.
And you're going to do which one do you attack? Because you can attack 2 of them that are together, which there are 2 on Sir Bernard, or you can do the one on Anselma, and then the other one, it must be within 5 feet. So you can actually attack the one on Anselma and one of the ones on Sir Bernard, because we decided that Sir Bernard and Anselma were 5 feet apart.
Okay, I'll do 2 of those. And then
Okay.
I'll roll the acid splash.
Okay,
And
they have to do saving throws. So their saving throw is a dexterity throw, which I have no idea what. Let me see what their dexterity is. Their dexterity is a no plus, so they just roll. And they need, what is the dexterity roll they need to save? They didn't make it. Okay, so they take full damage. Go ahead.
Okay, I rolled a 4. Do I roll again?
For damage?
Yeah.
No, they failed.
Okay.
So you get to, so you do, what is it for damage? 1d6, 2d6? What is it? 1d6?
1d6.
Yep.
And I rolled a
you did
4.
4 points of damage on 2 of them. They both die.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Did
and
she
you did
hit
acid,
me?
right?
Did she
So
hit me with
they're
that?
Huh?
Did she hit me with that as well?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. She's pretty good. She can aim her acid splash at 2 creatures. As long as they're within 5 feet. There's only 1 rat left, and it's on Sir Bernard. And it is now Anselma's turn. That rat that was in front of you is now just a smoldering pile of acid burning smoke. Kind of smelly.
I just have to say that Abel suggests that, maybe d6 is a chess move. That's why they put it here. Should work.
D6, yes, I like it.
All right, she's going to try now to just an unarmed strike.
At the one on Sir Bernard, because there's none on you anymore. It's dead.
Well, then
You can walk over and try to kick the one on Sir Bernard.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Take a kick with that unarmed strike.
18.
Oh yeah, now you get 19. I don't need no
But
stick.
I tell ya.
You can do your damage, but all you need is 1. So how did you do this? Did you stomp on them? Did you kick them? What did you do?
Just kick them.
All right, you kick this one flying too, and they're all dead. So all the rats are dead. And as that last rat dies, 2 more giant rats come out of the woods, but next to an orc. And this is what it looks like. I'm not sharing my screen. I haven't shared my screen all night. So you guys are going to have to look at my stream, I guess, for tonight. Sorry about that.
Booyah.
But you have an orc, 2 rats, and a diseased giant rat come out of the woods. And the orc looks at you and says, you did pretty good. Yeah. You killed a lot of that. You good job. You killed my Forward party, my scouting party. They don't deserve to live if they can't beat you. And we'll stop there.
All right.
On a
Well,
cliffhanger.
Anselma will say, it's a garden Bofian, like I told you.
That's a rat.
Okay, I have a question for Lisa. Did Lisa make the comment about American football in character or out of character?
Go.
I don't remember what context I was saying, so
It was in character.
All right.
yes,
Sir
in
Bernard,
character.
Sir Bernard says, I must learn the way of this American football.
Okay.
All right. So I like to give out experience. So Wordy Girl, sorry, not Wordy Girl, of course. And Selma, good job. Very good job. First of all, go ahead and take 100 experience points for the costume. I liked it. Simple, but to the point. I liked it. I liked the role play. You did outstanding job. And you know what? Take another 100 experience for getting into character quickly and catching up. I mean, you watched the VOD, so you knew what was going on and you were on top of it all. So excellent job.
She
So how
stole
much
my magic
altogether?
headphones.
Say again.
How much altogether?
So that would be 200 for the end
Oh,
of the adventure,
okay.
and you had gotten 50 before that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She stole my magic headphones.
She did steal your magic headphone.
That's what happens when I'm not here for a little while.
All right.
Magic stuff gets stolen.
Everybody else can take 100 experience points for the normal activity of the game. Now, who gets bonus? Who deserves bonus experience points today? You guys tell me who did anything special that you think should get some bonus experience points.
I
Well,
liked
Anselma will.
Lisa being afraid of the rats.
All right,
That is
Lisa,
very
you can
cute.
take 50
Like that.
experience.
Anselma will, though. She will have a new respect for Sir Bernard for trying to help protect her and for trying to help protect Lisa.
Nice. Bernard, go ahead and 50 experience points.
All right.
Anybody else have any bonus ones they think are deserving?
I really like Anselma's play today. She was in character so well and doing an accent and everything. So
Oh yeah, the accent too.
like
Take
that.
another 50, Anselma, for that, which I believe gets you to level 2. Which should catch you up to everyone else who is now level 2 from the first adventure that you missed. So you're going to have to now go check and update your character and go through the character sheet and update your level. You'll get more hit points and you'll get whatever other talents or skills or abilities that you've earned because of it.
I think Timur needs some for being a very handsome dragonborn.
Again with the, yes, in cosplay costume. By the way, did you guys look at your character sheets? Anselma already had Anselma and Sir Bernard had a profile picture, but Lisa and Daria didn't. So I added pictures for you temporarily.
yeah, love
Look-
it. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So until Sir Bernard gets us, if he wants to give you drawings to go with yours, I use those as your images.
Oh yeah, can we give extra points to Sir Bernard for the drawings? Because
Oh, yeah,
that
for
one
the-
was really good. I loved
love
it.
those.
Definitely take 100 points for that, Sir Bernard.
All right. More art incoming.
That's why we like to encourage it. All right. Any questions? I do try to keep it to the 2 hours because I know you guys have other things on your schedule. Now, next week is our finale. It's a one-shot. We were only doing 3 weeks. Now, if you guys tell me, yeah, you're willing to go a 4th week if we don't actually get to the saving the mom, we can go an extra week. It's up to you. But I originally planned it just for the 4 weeks. So, yeah, right? 3 weeks. 3 adventures in a session 0. So it's up to you. If you say, no, we got to stop after the last session, then I will make sure that we move it a little faster. I really loved you guys just being able to go at your own pace and enjoy and play. That's part of the idea of D&D. Usually you don't have a deadline, right? One shots, they're different because usually you try to do them all in one set session. So like in 4 or 5 hours, you try to finish the whole thing. And if you don't, you don't. It's too bad. It's over. But one, I don't want to do that. I want to give you a chance to play, and it's a learning experience. And hopefully we encourage you and you enjoy it so much that you want to play D&D more. So that's one of my goals. So, and also in a one shot, normally they don't start you at level 1. They start you at whatever level they want, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you throw away the character after the one shot. Yeah, I don't want you throwing away your characters. I want you keeping them. So we started at level 1 so that you can use them in other adventures or in this one. But think about it. You can let me know via Discord your vote. If you guys say, yeah, if we need another day, we'll go another day. I will still try to finish it all next week. But if you tell me, no, let's finish it on time via Discord, I will, if anybody needs to finish it on time, I will make sure that we get through it next session. So I might push you a little harder, what we call railroading as a DM, which you're never supposed to do. But in a one shot, you got to do some railroading, right? You got to get you to the end of the adventure. All right, let me know in Discord. All right, so you guys finally had your first battle. How'd you like the battle?
Interesting.
Yeah. I will give you a little tip, Temeraire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, one of my viewers paid channel points to give you the answer to the next question you ask. So next
anyone.
A character, yeah. So like if you ask an NPC a question like where are the woods, they would actually answer it. They're going to tell you. Who knows what they'll tell you, but they'll tell you. And if you ask, like if you pray to your deity and say, oh, should I be doing this or what should I do? They're going to answer you. So Sudakus has that honor next time he gets to, I believe it was Sudakus. I should make sure I'll give him the credit and he'll get to answer it and not be the right person. Yes, it is Sudaku. So it might be next week when you ask a question of anyone, instead of me giving you an answer, he's going to tell me what the answer is. So hopefully that'll be a good answer. All right. What else? So how'd you like your first battle?
It was an interesting
I
challenge.
was going to tell Temeraire. Your breath weapon is like your most powerful weapon, right?
I guess.
Yeah, at this
I
time.
have
Now
trouble
later,
comparing them.
right, later you'll have stronger spells. But that's a pretty awesome spell. 2d6, 5 feet, 30 feet long. You could hit like right now, you could hit both of those giant rats, the disease rat and the orc all at one time.
Okay, but then before it wasn't very good because there were other rats on top of
Right, they were
different
too
characters,
close.
right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
so most of your spells and weapons are long range, but and area, but that is like a 2d6 and you could hit all 4 of them right now.
Okay,
But you can't because you used it.
got it. I
And
need
since
like
you
a
only
rest.
get one of
right?
those per short rest, you might want to save it until something tough really comes along, because the rats, as you hopefully noticed, that if anybody hit them, they died.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah,
the
makes
giant
sense.
rat took more than one hit. So most of them, if you hit them once, because they only had 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only advice to you guys for that one. Unarmed strike against little things like that worked pretty well, as you saw. If you have 2 weapon fighting, then even if it's 2 daggers, you get 2 tries, right? The first try you get your bonus for, like if it says it's a 1d8 plus 2, you get the plus 2 on the first swing. The second swing with your offhand, because it's your offhand, you don't get the plus 2. But otherwise it's still the same to hit. So that's just a tip there. All right. Any questions?
I'm good. I'm stoked for next week.
I am too. I'm excited. So next
Me
week
too.
the stakes get raised a whole lot. You see the orc. He's before you, and hopefully you'll be able to rescue the mom So, all right, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for your time. And
Thank you.
I will see you guys next Tuesday.
All right, have a
Thanks,
blessed one,
everyone. See you next
everybody.
week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.